Yes, throughout history, many writings and stories have explored the idea of evil or malevolent forces speaking through disruptions, violence, or chaotic sounds. This theme often appears in literature, mythology, and even modern storytelling. Here are a few notable examples. While 1. The Bible. In Christian scripture, demonic forces are often associated with chaos, destruction, and unsettling sounds. For instance, in the story of Jesus exorcising demons, the possessed individuals often scream or speak in disordered, unsettling ways, e.g., Mark 5, 1 to 20. The book of Revelation describes terrifying sounds, thunder, earthquakes, and trumpets, announcing apocalyptic events. Yeah, it is the sound in the wind from my cameras out back. I had recorded and thought I heard someone talking to someone almost, but they were just recording it in a monotonous, giddy way, as if they were having fun sneaking around. Then it was like they were talking about me and laughing and poking fun at me as they did whatever it was they were doing. But then I understood something that they said, and I looked where they were talking about, and they were in a little bit of shock. It must have been a coincidence that I just so happened to look at what they were saying. I didn't know it was right behind me, but now, looking in the direction they mentioned, the one voice was undescribable, but with the crackle and choppy fragments of a cold 30-below wind in the heart of the hand state. I sit in my basement doing a sort of I Spy and Simon Says with the voices I may or may not be hearing. Look down, one of them says. Shh, mumbles. Charter, no, look down, mumble Butter scruffy. I hear. No, he is looking right at it, I think. I can make out a violent crackling in the wind below the sound, and now, if they are really there, then they now know I can hear them. And the one picks up with the wind and threatens me. And the other, a natural distortion of disaster that I have been found just now talking to, trying to communicate to the whatever it is that attaches to sound, and can only speak through the actions or reactions of unwanted normalities. And it is trying to scare me, and I'm not letting it know if I was or was not. More frankly, I was more too much so in shock and awe of what is happening. I was too into what I was doing at the time that then this was just the thing I was looking for. I had been recording the paranormal activities, and can and do see faces in the video as clear as day. These things. And not always faces, but whole scenes off in the glitch of the pixelated flicker in the middle. And the imagination takes off, and so does the rest. Just as the video would appear to be people and animals that were not really here, or really fast to bounce out of there, if I was ever to jump up and run to catch someone running away from the scene of what has all felt to be just my imagination. But now it is in the sounds, in the vibrations that were created from the physical reality that we live in, being used to bridge a gap from our world to theirs. And as I'm still shocked, I'm trying to find out what it is that they are saying to me, or at me rather. And they're fighting each other like a dynamic duo henchman would be doing minion shit. But I either had interrupted them, or they were there for me, and for some reason, I could hear them as they sounded. From the sound of it, I don't know if they can hear me or even see me. Maybe it's just that weird that they can see me or hear me too. It could be any number of things, but I continue listening to them. And I clear my snout. I make sure I got enough layers on and lit a smoke just as I was leaving the camera. I don't know what I was expecting to find, but I see flickering lights across the way, and I make my way around the church next door, where they also have AA meetings and many other things. And I am swept off my feet and onto the ground. There was a big divot in the church's driveway, and it was all ice like a crater on our so-called moon that has never been landed on, if you can even land on it. But I can almost feel the voices chuckling, and I spring to my feet as fast as I can and act like it never happened. I'm embarrassed because the supposed voices and the sounds that surround me might have seen me. And I continue to keep recording and look around with my GoPro 11 Black, acting like I know what I'm doing out there at 3 a.m. I make my way around the hair salon next to the old gun shop by the Attic Creations building. And just out in front, I had seen lights go on and off there all night and into this day. So maybe it was them and they're messing with me. But why? Is it just because I have cameras and it seemed funny to mess with me? Or is it really what I think it is? some sort of lost souls or demons and such. But I see nothing but drones that nobody's talking about. They're everywhere, and they're the size of a small car and way up there so far, I could not even see them with my 4K quality night vision. Not even a little dot of light, even though I could see them clearly any day. But any light in the darkness. Now my fingers are frozen, and I turn around, recording behind me as I go, hoping I get a glimpse of something that might give me an answer to what I have heard or do anything. But as I come back in and am warming up, I hear them again, and they sound sarcastic. And I hear one of them say Jesus, like how you would say it at the end of someone's statement to show how sarcastic and shocked you were. And the other voice got loud and started yelling as the wind in my camera picked up, as if the voice was able to control the wind itself. And I say, did you say Jesus? It got very still, and we could feel the one voice like a big bear waving its hand around, then to its ear. But I heard also the sarcastic anger like, I dare you to say his name again. So what was the thought of it saying? I said it again. Did you just say Jesus? Ah, crackles. Yeah! Crackles. I told you. Ah. It goes on and off for a little while, and I sense it has left. So I end my recording, and I fell asleep standing there for a second and almost fell over. I go lay down and try to figure out what I had just seen or heard or just witnessed. But then all of a sudden, I wake up. It's morning still and bright out, and I have not heard them yet. But I will surely be here if it happens again. Let me know if you'd like further edits or adjustments.